Do you often ask yourself, why do I care so much about something? Ergo the question, should I care or should I not give a hoot? The reality of the situation is you have no control over someone else's result. None. You have control over your result. So what you should be caring about is your thought. You should be caring about your words, your thoughts, your actions, your feelings. If something is happening outside of you, ask the question, is it something I really, really, really care a lot about? But more importantly, is there something I can do about it? Once you've and you get the answer yes and yes, then you take action. You do that, whatever it might be. But if you can't change a result, why would you care? It's like going to a movie and caring about how the movie ends. You have no control. The movie's going to end the way the director wrote the script, directed the script, and that's it. That's the same thing in life. Everyone has their own movie, and they're the ones that determine what happens in it. You don't. In other people's movies, you are not the writer. You are not the producer. You are not the main character. In other people's movies, you're a side character. I don't care if it's your wife, your children, your parents. In their lives, you're a side character. But we've been taught differently than that, haven't we? We've been taught that we're the main character in everybody's life and we know what's best for everyone. And that's where we get into the rub. And we frustrate ourselves. We beat ourselves up all the time because why isn't things changing? Why isn't my partner doing what I want? Because you're not loving them. Because if you truly love someone, you would want for them what they want, not want for them what you want. Wanting for them what you want, that's selfish because you don't know their journey. You don't know where they're at. You don't know their level of awareness. You don't know what lesson, what experience they need that might cause them to pivot and go in whatever direction they choose to go. One of the things that I do know is that there's a DNA within all of us, and that DNA is for freedom. The freedom to express ourselves uniquely as ourselves. And we'll do anything to fight for that once we realize that we have that power. Most of us, though, have been domesticated out of that realization, out of the understanding that the power of our thoughts do matter. The power of our thoughts create our perspective. Our perspective creates our life experience. Also, our perspective attracts to us people of like mind and repels people of unlike mind. Jeannie says that this is right, but is it okay to guide? Only if they ask. Or you just lead by example without trying to guide them. You just be the most authentic, real person you can be. You be the most loving person. You give yourself freedom and you give others freedom. And let your example guide, but you can't guide by your words in that, especially if they're not asking you to. You know, I look at myself and my relationship with my granddaughter who's still 5. I can't tell her what to do. She doesn't listen. But I'll tell you what she does. She watches every single thing I say, do, and the emotion I put behind it. And that's what she's interpreting. So when I'm with my granddaughter, I do the best to be the most authentic, loving grandfather, Baba for her, that I can possibly be. I can't change my wife. So when I'm with my wife, I just be the best Lee I can be in that moment. And I allow her to be herself. I am caring for people I love. I'm caring for everyone. But I don't care about the end result. because I have no control. Yeah, Sandy says trying to fix someone else is usually ignoring the self. That's right. You don't need to worry about fixing anyone. You need to worry about remembering who you are. What is your truth? What is your greatness? What is your desire? Man, we forget how quickly about what it is we would love in our life, and we buy into the illusion of what everyone else is doing. You should not care about the illusion of others. You should make sure that you're settled into your illusion that you're creating, because it's just a movie. The soul does not know the experience of the human the way the human knows the experience of the human. The soul is unattached to the human experience because it knows its oneness. The human, the ego, and the body do not know their oneness. Therefore, pain and suffering are a part of the experience. The soul does not suffer. That part of consciousness that is infinite, that you are, does not suffer. We forget that. Ergo, we're always in protection mode. It's not bad to be in protection mode, but if it paralyzes you, it stops you from growing, it stops you from a greater experience of life, time to start rethinking that. I don't know if any of these words meant anything to you or not, but why I say them is to give myself clarity so that as I proceed through the day, I'm more aware of the truth that I am, and I do care about my result. And hopefully my caring for my result is an example that might lift you and support you. With that, my beautiful ones, it's a great day, and you get to make it so. Make it your day the way you want. Much love and aloha.